The fortune is in the follow-up. Hey, thanks for tuning back in. So if you're a newer agent or an agent that's building their business and struggling with maintaining a consistent level of business, or you're a veteran agent and you're looking for new ways to set yourself apart from your competition, the one thing I want to talk about today is follow up. You know, if you've been watching my videos in the past, I haven't made that many yet. You've heard me talk about database, you've heard me talk about the entrepreneurial roller coaster, but I think one of the key aspects here, once you do have a database, and as you learn to add new people to your database, is follow up, right? That's who wins in today's real estate game. It's not about making one phone call and being optimistic and hoping they say yes. It's about nurturing a relationship over time, building trust, earning the business, and then closing the sale. And so I want to start with a quick short story about an experience that I went through to put everything into perspective. Because I think a lot of times as real estate agents, we think we know what the clients want, yet we don't really know what they want. We just think it, and we're not really talking to them. We're talking more at them. So I was in the market to buy a new car, and I bought my new car yesterday. I'm really pumped about it, but I hadn't bought a new car in a really long time. So I was a client, a consumer, or a lead, like we like to call it, and I wanted a Toyota 4Runner, so I sent out an email to 10 different dealerships, basically asking them the same questions. And I got a lot of people sending me a lot of automated responses. You could just tell it wasn't a personal style or type of communication. And some of those people sent one email and never got back to me. Other people sent that generic email in the beginning, but then started following up with me in more traditional manual efforts. And other people, just from the bat, was like, hey Robert, I just got your inquiry, this is who I am, this is what I do, I'd love to learn more about you. And it was a manual custom email from the start. And I actually went back and forth with a few different agents until I finally narrowed it down to the 3 agents, the salespeople that I liked. And that was based on the quality of the content they sent me, how authentic I felt that their emails were, how much value they brought in those emails, and then the quantity of their follow-up. How often did they reach out to me? Was it annoying? Was it just enough? Those are all things I took into consideration, and I ended up narrowing it down to 3 people that I liked, and then I actually had a phone conversation with them. So I went from email to phone. So this was a nice lesson for me, because a lot of times the leads that we get as agents come by way of an email address and maybe a bad phone number. So sometimes you have to work that email until you can get in touch with that person. I had 3 phone conversations. I laid it all out for them, and they offered me their pricing. I ultimately liked one of the dealerships, their pricing, their salesperson. I went in yesterday, and in an hour and a half, I was out. It was an amazing experience, but I did my due diligence up front. Now, we all have to understand that buying a home is a huge decision, right? A tenant that has always paid rent is now buying a property, and they have a massive commitment to pay a mortgage every single month. The mortgage is generally higher than what their rent is, so they're scared, they're nervous, there's a lot of uncertainty, but they're also excited, which is exactly how I felt. I was scared, I was nervous, but I was like, oh my God, I can't wait to get my 4Runner, right? So you have to work through these emotions as an agent. On top of all the follow-up that you do, you have to have empathy, otherwise you will lose. But the reason why I'm telling you this story is because it was a great learning lesson for me that I wanted to share with you. Now, above and beyond the empathy, you have to understand that our clients, these leads that are coming in, they're probably talking to 10, 12, 15 different agents. So if you just reach out to them once, you're never going to win. If you're spending money on leads, you're throwing your money away. If you're not spending money on leads, then you're throwing away opportunity. So what can you do to follow up? So I put here, there are so many different ways to follow up, right? You can mail them stuff, you can door knock their house, you can put a door hanger on their door, you can have an event and invite them so you can see them in a passive setting. You can send text messages, you can send video text messages, you can reach out to them through social media, you can call them, or you can email them. To be honest with you, on our team, the average is 9 contacts before we get a contract signed, whether that's a database, whether that's an expired, whether that's a canceled listing, whether that's a referral. It doesn't matter. On average, it takes us 9 attempts, 9 conversations before they're like, we like you, we want to work with you. You guys, this is a big decision. It takes time. It takes trust. People don't move as quickly as us real estate agents want them to move. So the moral of the story here is, if you're getting leads or you're getting referrals, you can't just call them once and expect it to be a brand new client that's going to love to work with you and buy or sell a property. You've got to constantly follow up, and you have to offer value. On my team, we don't check in with anybody. Checking in is annoying. We always offer value, and then we ask how we can help. So it's not like, hey, Jim, thanks for checking out our website 2 weeks ago. We haven't heard from you. Just wanted to check in and see if you still want to buy or sell a home. There's no value to that. But it's, hey, Jim, you were checking out homes on our website. Thank you so much for using our website as a resource. We wanted to let you know that I had a huddle with my lender today, and rates are at a 35-year low. And right now, our clients are locking in rates at 3.75. If that sounds interesting to you, we'd love the opportunity to help you find and buy your next property, right? We're giving them a little bit of information on the rates, and then we're asking for the business. So that's the message today. Have empathy, follow up diligently, offer value, and you will earn more business from your database and from the leads that you get than if you just call once or twice. I hope you guys found value in the video. If you did and you know an agent that might benefit from this information, please send it to them. Hey, if you're an agent and you want to learn more about how it works on my team, or you want to just pick my brain a little bit and have a quick strategy call, I'd love the opportunity. You can click on the link, strategy call, and we can get that set up. If you have any video ideas you want me to ever talk about in the future, send those my way. And until then, happy selling.